Hey Aries, this is Mary Ellen coming to you, not from Moonrise Cottage. I am not at home for probably the next couple of months. I want to jump right into your reading. Most important thing to know is that my booking calendar is completely closed, probably through the end of the year. If you want a reading, I will manually set it for you. My schedule changes every day. So send me an email. Go to the website, links below. The links to all the astrology are also below. Make sure you go look at that. It's a very active sky. There's a lot going on. We're in the moment, really, that 2020 promised us. So we have a lot of planets that are going retrograde, or pardon me, that are going direct motion in October, November. Some of that has already happened, and we have Aries coming to bear, my guides are saying, the electromagnetic energy of Uranus. So we have Aries carrying some very dicey energy with Mars, which has retrograded into Scorpio. There's just a lot. So check the astrology. It's going to affect you and the world around you and inside your life. My guides are saying your family. So whatever's happening in the outside world, it is happening within us. It's very true for me. I have Aries rising, and it's been a very intense time. A lot of chaotic things going on around me. At the same time, the new structure literally in my life with my house and the things around me that I've been attempting to bring forward and working on the manifestation, it's all coming to bear. So it's a promising time while it's a challenging one. So let's take a look at the oracle cards. Look at that. So first of all, we all are being pulled through the rings of time. From the 3D into the 4D toward the 5D, we're all experiencing this interdimensional, multi-dimensional travel. And here's why, Aries, for you in particular, you're being pulled in by the ancient ones because it's your moment, right? All of this stuff that is promised with Mars and Aries, the battle. My guys have been talking about the battle with the beast for a couple of months now. A little bit of it's coming through still. If you look at some of the other readings, you will see that we are still in that place, but we are in the place of transition. So there's the fire energy, gorgeous, burning things to the ground. Whatever's not meant to survive, it's going to go. And there you are, Aries, all of us really, but the smoky mirror, sitting like a bodhisattva in these days. Do you see what's going on in the universe behind that person who is just in the deepest place of the universe? That's what we've been doing in our meditation group. Please come and join us. We've got a couple more weeks left, and then we're going to be on break until after the new year, and we'll start in again for the rebuilding phase. But that's what the instructions are. Let the fire rage. Let it consume that which is not meant to stay in permanence, and sit like that and just know that everything that's meant to happen is coming forward. We're going to have to wait for the dust to settle, aren't we? And clearly, if you want me to reference a little bit about the election, we're not going to know right away. Here's what's going on. Inside of this, as a result of the fire, Aries, Mars in your sign, look, let the dust settle. Let the universe do its job. Be placid. Go deep inside your quantum energy and reside there, because here's what's happening. Frog energy is about cleansing. It's about using sacred waters to wash away that which does not serve you, all the things holding you back, your fears. My guys just said your mistakes. The things that you think are your mistakes. So Aries, look, that's the theme of your reading this month. That's a star card. In this deck, it's the Dreamer of Growth. Do you see the destiny at the roots? Look at that. New growth coming forward, joined together with the sacred mind of the universe. Looking both sides across the veil, and we have a full super moon coming on the 31st of October. I think today's the 20th. I'm trying to get these readings out early because November is so impactful. It's destiny. We all know. But this is the energy that you carry, Aries. You, within yourself, as a quantum being, you are in line, mind meld with the universe because of everything that's going on in your sign in the sky. And that's you in this moment. Do you see how beautiful that is? The warrior of art. That's the Knight of Cups. Do you see how you're using the quantum energy? Look at that. And you have emerged. Hang on a second. You're going to emerge from the fire. This is about death and rebirth because we see a passage tomb in the background. You're coming through the fire, perhaps a past lifetime, perhaps several, where you have been cremated and regestated and reincarnated here in this place. How many eons has this process been taking? Okay, my guys just said taking you forward so that you could be here through the rings of time for this moment. It's astounding. And so they're pulling you back in for this moment. Stand with the ancient ones. Okay, Aries, it's astounding. I love it. The cleansing is coming. My guides always call this the Prince of Peace. Highly activated. Purple indicates the depth of the transmutation coming out of the sacred passage tomb at Newgrange or any place where your heritage hails from. That's what they're talking about. So it's very important to understand yourself in this month of November, like this. Okay, my guides are saying this one too. Stand like this. That's who you're meant to be this month. Try to be in the storm this way. Okay, my guides have been saying it for quite a while. So when you step out on your November journey, here's the first stop. Look, Destiny Road coming forward. You may feel unprepared, you may feel unready, or it might be a brand new journey. I certainly, in my life, am setting out on a brand new journey. Many things are changing. All the ways in which I just talked about. Destiny coming forward. The dialogue of knowledge, sacred knowledge. Some teacher, some person, it may be the teacher within you, the ancient ones who come to you to have a discussion to help you balance yourself through the fire and all the things that are going on. You think yourself unready. It is not true. The places where you feel unready are the places that bring forward your true nature. So do not discount yourself. That's what this young man did. He didn't feel ready. And he put on the fake beard. And the elder came and said, no, you're ready. You sit right there. That's basically the story. Many of you have heard the whole story. I'm not going to tell it this morning. But understand it's a whole new road because, Aries, you have the capacity to use the sacred waters. Hang on a second. This is amazing. Thank you, Spirit. Not just for cleansing, but to manifest the dreams of all those things that are trying to come forward. For all of us, because we really are talking about us as a community, but there you go, Aries. That's how the cleansing waters are going to affect you. You're going to have the ability to manifest your dreams. That is the Ace of Cups, the highest order of love in this plane of existence. When we think about it in human terms, it's about romance, it's about relationships, it's about your loved ones, etc. Anything that brings you joy. Factors of Venus emerging from the ocean. When this retrograde into Scorpio is over, you will be able to utilize that which you found in the sacred waters to manifest your dreams. Maybe it's about love. Maybe it's about love coming forward back into this planet. The way we could structure society based on factors of the highest order of universal love. I like it. And it might be some of you are going to manifest your true love for this walk. So the very next card, some of you, clearly, this is what you're manifesting, is coming forward. This guy, King of Wands, the most passion that exists in any tarot deck, is the King of Wands. Passionate, strength, internal guidance, the willingness and ability to manifest. So it might be that you're manifesting each other. Might be. Always remember, this is factors of you because we are talking about you. So let's just look at it in the widest framework. You're getting ready to walk on. Or perhaps it's a process that's been coming on for a while. So your energy's coming right up to the top. King of Wands, fire energy, power, passion, vision. the ability to wield magic, because magic is about decision making. And he has decided, I'm done with these battles. I'm going to use my radiant energy for something else now. And so, of course, it's a new road for him. I love this. Love it. Thank you. Thank you, Aries. So the energy that melds this human existence together with your soul purpose is this. That's the 10 of Cups, my darlings. Look at that. And it stands on the table like this. Actually, it's this way. It's right next to that. Here's the row. Here's what the row looks like. See that? Pretty darn good this month, Aries. So you just trust yourself. You do your journey and understand that you're going to have it all. That's what you want. You know, as a warrior, my guides are talking about one who is in the warrior class. Yeah. A lot of firepower, a lot of desire to fight. There's a purpose for that fight. And the purpose is manifesting this, that moment where you see yourself as a sacred chalice, a vessel of the love of the universe that's coming through you. Hang on a second. Let me get the card off the table. Look. That's what you're being pulled in for, okay? Understand that there are many people, I think we all know, all over the world standing in this way, manifesting in this way, in order to bring harmony. First card on your soul level, the keeper of harmony. Beautiful male energy. See how the male energy is transmuting and traveling through the reading? This is fabulous. Thank you, Spirit. And you come to this moment, and your earthly existence becomes tied, as it always is, to what's happening on a soul level. Your soul desire, the reason you came through the rings of time, traveling with the energy of the ancient ones. In order to emerge here, the Emperor, the keeper of harmony, male energy used for the highest order of good, bringing forward new growth, peace, harmony, a new strategy, and keeping it in a very sacred place. Whew, Aries, I like that. Look, the judgment of battle, 4 of Swords. So we are going to have some judgment of this battle with this beast that we've been doing battle with here in the United States. I don't need to explain it. I know you know what I'm talking about. But look, David and Goliath. He killed the battle hound that was running amok, causing a massive amount of damage and danger. My guys just said in the village. This young man killed it with his club. There's no way. It's 10 times the size of him. Can't tell by the card, but it's that kind of a story. And then a 4 of Swords moment. You made it. You won. And now you're going to go into the sacred hut. Back into the mystical realm. I think for many of you, back through the rings of time, to have a conversation with the ancient ones, to contemplate all that has come, all that has evolved, the way in which you lived through this, the burning down of society. And, you know, in my opinion, that's what's happening. We're burning down the Constitution because it has major flaws and we need a major reset. Seriously, don't we? Come on. We all know. Ooh, there you go. Oh my gosh. Look at that. The adventure of this sacred knowledge. Ooh, stepping out to touch death. See the burning? You're being pulled right into the underworld on this full supermoon that's coming. I haven't even looked forward to November, but I'm sure there's an event. But November is opening with a full supermoon in the sign of Taurus that is carrying uranium energy, Uranus. Shocking, surprises, awakening, having the rug pulled out from under you. Because he had a vision when he went into the underworld and he saw his village burning to the ground. And he went in, asked for help, found a banshee. This is a Celtic wisdom, so that kind of mythology. And she said to him, I'll help you, but you have to do it. You've got to go back and do it. It's on you to make your garden grow. This is the 7 of Pentacles. How do we, in the circumstances that we are in, make our garden grow? We've done pretty well, right? The Democratic Republic of the United States, darn good effort. Darn good for the time that it initiated the last time Pluto was in Capricorn, but now we're in the return. And all the errors and all the mistake and all the prejudice and all the lack of totally evolved thinking that went into creating our union is now coming back so that we can rectify it. That's what's going on. Don't be afraid of it, gang. Choose that. Do not choose the repetition of the division that was written into the Constitution. Okay, that's my political advertisement for the month. And look, here's the outcome. I love this. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so the elopement of battle. Yeah, this battle's going to take you really far, all of us. So this is about, it's kind of a Rip Van Winkle story. It's the Eight of Swords. You know, you're blindfolded, you feel trapped, there's a circle of swords around you, you think you can't move. It's just your own anxiety that's keeping you trapped. Don't worry about it. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Just like this guy was kind of a little trapped by feeling unworthy or feeling uncertain and, you know, I'm not ready. Who am I to say I'm a wisdom holder? Don't worry about it. You are. Travel the road that you're meant to travel. You will be released from this anxiety into the light. Interestingly, the fairy tale about this is about a man who traveled through the rings of time into another place. And while he was there, a period of many years transpired while he was there. And while he was there in a village, he had a lot of fun, shall we say, with many of the local women. And there was some lack of ability to be faithful and true and honest and all those things. And what happened was the women in the village finally got together to help themselves understand what the heck was going on with this stranger. And they whipped him to wake him up. And he was able to go home and be with his true family and his true wife and not have that kind of an adventure anymore. So I find that fairly interesting under the circumstances of the month. So, beautiful Aries, stand like this. Understand what's coming forward. There's a prophecy coming forward, okay? Stand with the universe. Don't stand with the crazy stuff. Don't get sucked in. My God's been saying it for a long time now. Have a wonderful month. I'll look forward to seeing you next month, Goddess willing, and hearing all the messages, and all the things that you are doing to help yourself through this period of time. Share your wisdom with us. We need it. All right. Mwah. Thanks, everybody. See you soon.